So I just really want to thank the folks from Kansas. We're chapter 3? 3. So thank you guys. So we started this as a pilot program, and we just wanted to, as you all know, Albuquerque is in a consent decree with the DOJ, and part of some of the requirements that we have is to do community-based policing. And for me, community-based policing means engaging with the community in meaningful ways, right? And so we started this Lowrider Bike Club as a pilot program. We had some students initially, and there was some conversation about we're going to have just gentlemen join the club, and we have Aliana here, and she's actually, I say it every time, she's actually the first person who signed up to be part of the club. So we'll talk a little bit about the students, a little bit more about the students later and all their accomplishments and everything they've done. But first of all, I want to start off, before we go on to the speakers, I really want to recognize the mentors and volunteers behind me, because this is what made it possible, right? It takes a village, and everyone here has put their heart and soul into ensuring that this program has been a success. So as successful as it's been, we're looking forward to continuing it and growing it and making it bigger next year. So with that, I wanted to recognize some of the volunteers. I know Rachel did an outstanding job trying to make sure we got everybody's name, so if we didn't get you a certificate, we'll definitely provide you one later. So I'm going to start off with Mr. Rob Vanderslice. Yeah. So Rob was key to this. Obviously, he's a very talented individual and has brought so much to this program in terms of his artistic skills and really sharing all that knowledge with the students, and not only with the students, with some of the mentors, because I think the mentors in APD and the Sheriff's Department have learned a little bit about building a bike. So, and then we have Mr. Joseph Leyva. So I was wondering who Joseph Leyva was, and because I only know him as Blast. So, so again, if you've seen some of his artwork and some of the skills and things that he has shown these students, it's just been incredible. So thank you, Blast.
Thank you.
And then we have James Marufo. Thank you for your time and dedication. So I just want everybody to know that most everyone, I mean, obviously we have some stipends that are being paid, but all these volunteers are volunteering. So it's non-paid, so they're giving of their time, which we really appreciate. Mr. Gilbert Trujillo. Gilbert, where are you?
Yeah. Thank you very much. Thank you, Rachel.
So Gilbert was trying to scope me out when I first met him in terms of like, who are you? And so he's from, where are you from?
Alameda.
From Alameda, he told me. And then he asked me where I was from, and I told him, I'm from La Huasha. And he goes, oh, you're one. He's like, you're one of us, but you're just reformed, he told me. So, and then we have Alex Vallejos. Where's Alex? Oh, he's not here? Okay. And Jose Hernandez. Okay.
Yeah, buddy.
Thank you, appreciate it. And then Rudy Navarro.
Yeah.
Rudy's always so quiet. So, and then I'm going to mess this up, but we have Fong.
Yeah.
And again, the talent that these guys have brought to the table is just immeasurable, so thank you. And then Robert Miera.
He's not here.
Oh, he's not here? Okay.
Oh, he is here. All right, yeah. He is here.
Oh, he is here.
Hi.
And so as you can see, we have a couple of the volunteers. We have Bernalillo County workers, city workers that, after they've worked a long day at both city and county, they're coming here to help for a couple of hours a week. So thank you, guys.
Thank you.
And then Nazario Quesada.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you. And so Aaron Gonzalez, so I think Aaron, okay, sorry.
No, it's okay.
So Rachel's going to get that to you. And then, of course, these are all the mentors from the Lowrider community. Rachel has a certificate for all the volunteers from APD and Bernalillo County and the DEA. So we'll get those to you very soon. But just really want to thank you guys for everything you've done. So with that, I'd like to ask Carlos from the DEA, the El Paso Division, Briano, to come up and speak.
Thank you, Councilor. Thank you, members of the media, for coming and bringing important attention to this program. When we had this press conference several months ago, I challenged the community to support, not just with mentorships, with finances. DEA gave some money, seed money, to get this started, and I'm very proud to know that the community answered the call. Elected officials, law enforcement, lowrider clubs, teachers, education, members of the media are all participating in this awesome program that started in Kansas and is now here in New Mexico. So I want to thank everybody that answered that call today. That's what we envision at DEA. We gave the funds as part of Operation Engage. And talk about engagement. Look at all the different partners that are participating in showing the young people what their culture is. It's not, like I said, it's not about narco corridos. It's not about gangs. It's about the beautiful art, the beautiful history and tradition that is behind. And I'm so proud to see these beautiful pieces of art now on display that started like that green one. And now look what we have here, beautiful, amazing piece of art done by young people. So that's what we envisioned, and I'm happy to be a part of it and see it come to fruition. Good job, everybody. Good job, students.
Yeah.
And next we have Sergeant Logan Boney from Kansas City PD, Executive Director of Diversity and Engagement, Mr. Eric Erazo.
Yeah.
Hey guys, I'm Eric Erazo. We started the bike club back in 2017, actually late 2016, and it was about 5 bikes, 5 students. We did not have a lot of funds at the time. We actually came out on the news, and it was funny because at the end they said we were changing lives 1 pedal at a time, and they did that because we had a bike with only 1 pedal. So, to go from that to this, it's amazing. The friendships that we've been able to develop, the partnerships. They call me the lowrider teacher, and I was just joking, and I said Rob over here, who's leading this chapter, is the lowrider professor. Because, he's at that level where he's taking these bikes to the next level, but really it's not about the bikes, it's about the kids. So congratulations to you guys. Congratulations to this community for doing this. One of the things that was mentioned by Carlos, this is not about gangs, it's not about all that stuff. It's about our culture. Our culture is beautiful. And, some parts of it, people have tried to rob that and say, hey, it belongs to us. And no, it doesn't. It belongs to us. It belongs to these kids. It belongs to this community. So I'm super proud to be part of this club, to be part of our chapter that's connecting with you guys. We're creating new chapters. We have Kansas City, Kansas over here. We're working at El Paso. We're doing one in Iowa. And we're going to continue to grow this. So thank you so much for doing this, for being here for these kiddos.
And next we have from County Commissioner Stephen Michael Quesada's office. He couldn't be here today. He's out of town. So we have Margarita Archipek.
Good morning, everybody. It's so great to be here. So sorry that Commissioner couldn't make it, but he wanted representation here. So myself and my coworker Bella are here. We're somewhere back there. And but he would be so happy and just so excited, as am I, to just see the growth of this program and the bike club. And congratulations to you students for just the beautiful work that you've done. And Rob, Professor, I think I'm going to call you Professor now. And that is so great. And Commissioner, he actually took Carlos's advice and challenge, and he just loves this program, and he took the challenge to come together and really rally fellow commissioners and others to come in with some funds, and he did that. And so he was so honored and so happy to be able to provide this club some finances to help grow it and keep it going, and he will do that as much as he can from here on forward. So thank you so much. This is incredible. And with Eric, I mean, I've been so honored as well to be a part of these meetings when it began, and just to see Middleton and just everybody here, I get goosebumps. So again, congratulations, and yes, have a great summer. Thank you.
And next, we have Deputy County Manager for General Services, Miss Lisa Cedillo-White.
Thank you, Councilor Pena, and it's such an honor to be here today. On behalf of Bernalillo County County Manager Julie Morgas-Baca, we are so proud and honored to be part of this partnership, and we're so proud of the kids. You guys, we were here a couple months ago, and to see what we see today, it's all about you. Today is about you, to celebrate your accomplishments, and I'm so honored that we, the county, will continue to partner with Clarissa Pena, and so thank you all for your partnership, and congratulations to the students.
And so here I have APD Deputy Chief Josh Brown, but I don't see him here. But, so you're on the list too. So then also want to introduce, because obviously this is the Southwest Area Command, and you just have to work in collaboration with, and they have the Southwest PRT that just does outstanding work here in the Southwest and throughout the city, led by an incredible commander who's been totally supportive of this effort, Commander Rene Barraza.
Thank you all. Thank you, Counselor. On behalf of Mayor Keller and APD Chief Harold Medina and Field Services Deputy Chief Josh Brown, we thank you for being a stakeholder, a leader, Counselor Pena, because without you really focusing on community engagement, this would never have happened. So I'm very proud of the relationship that we have. Thank you very much for allowing me this. I'm very honored to be here to represent the police department, but without great leaders, like I have Lieutenant Andrew Jaramillo here, Sergeant Lujan, Dion Bethea, Manny Perez, I have hopefully a new member, Potter, and then where's Martin? Martin, and then Blaylock over there. And then, of course, I don't want to forget anybody else, but the mentors. But without having public servants and community members come together, this would not be able to occur. But really, what's at stake here is the community engagement for you all, for the youth. But it didn't start with me. It started with Councilor Pena, making sure that we actually built something in support of the youth. And also, Eric, it's been an honor to meet you and work with you and partner with you. Chapter 3, I hope we're able to see the time that we have, chapters in double digits. So, yeah. Really, at 10. That's wonderful to hear. But thank you very much. Councilor Pena does not fall short when it comes to community engagement and community policing. Without her support, none of this would occur. So it's remarkable to see one of our public servants work so hard for this. But without her support and without Rachel and Jeff, thank you all so much for getting this going, because when we started talking about the bike program, I think we all looked at each other like, how is this going to look? Who do we need? Well, we need an Eric. we wanted to find an Eric because, police work is hard. Nowadays, it's challenging. But you know what? We make time to make sure we have make those investments for the youth. The youth that are going to lead our department or our city, hopefully our department, because I hear one of you does have an interest in police work or public service. So, again, Counselor, thank you very much. I'm very honored to be here. What a great day. Thank you very much.
Thank you. And next we have BCSO Sheriff John Allen, who couldn't make it today, but we have Deputy Boyce Berry, Community Engagement.
Hi there, I'm Deputy Boyce Berry, Bernalillo County Sheriff's Department. I'm the Community Engagement Liaison. It was a great time being here when I could. So thank you so much, Rob.
You got it. You got
For being
it.
part of this. So short on words, but just want to let you know I was proud of this. Proud of you guys. Good to see you again. So enjoy. So.
And then we had a co-coordinator. We had a coordinator from APD, and then we had Rob, so they were co-coordinators. And I just want to introduce, and I keep giving everybody promotions because I'm not a title person, but I think I'm going to get it right. Lieutenant Andrew Jaramillo, if he can come up and speak.
Hello, everyone. I just want to say that this project has been a blessing for me and my family as well, because growing up, I did grow up in the South Valley and went to Rio Grande High School, and I relate to a lot of the young guys here, and especially this young lady over here. We were able to put together some pretty amazing artwork bikes here, and without the help of our PRT team, and especially Rob and his guys, I mean, it was smooth as far as working together with them, and just, I mean, I appreciate the opportunity, and thank you, Clarissa, for having us be able to do something so fun with the kids. So thank you.
And then we have also definitely community leader, kind of quiet at first. I wasn't sure how he was taking the program, but as you see him, he was actually trying to convince me to dance earlier when we were doing the dances at the school. So this is Sergeant Jeremy Jaramillo. Lujan.
Counselor didn't give me a promotion again, so we're good. Just wanted to say that since I've taken over the PRT team, Counselor Pena has welcomed me to this team after taking a Middleton spot. And it's been really fun doing the Lowrider, doing stuff with the Lowrider community, and now with the Lowrider bike program. And I'm very proud of the work that my team has put in. They've been here every Tuesday. They've got to know the kids really well. And it's been a blessing for us here in the Southwest Area Command. So thank you, Counselor.
Thank you.
So just like everyone else has said, just to stand here at this press conference, it truly is a blessing for all of us just to be in the position that we are, because each and every single Tuesday we're working with Rob and his crew and just getting to know them, but more importantly, we're getting to know these kids. We had, 2 seniors, I believe, this year graduate, so they've taken these skills that a lot of Rob's guys have taught them, and now they're going to take that into the world. So again, as cliche as it sounds, this is our future. So I'm extremely blessed myself to be a part of this, and it's a program that we all believe in. And the PRT team, I know we have 2 guys in the back, but it's, again, it's a blessing for all of us to be up here, and we look forward to the next one starting. When would that be?
Next school year.
Next school year. So, yeah. So August, we'll be back at it and then continue to grow the chapters. So thank you, everyone, for being here. Appreciate it.
Next, we have, obviously, we found the students somewhere, and, we reached out to several schools for this pilot program. I know some of the teachers were more about, some of the schools were more about interested in what's the entire program going to consist of, and I said it's just a pilot, so we're kind of just going with the flow, so we're looking for someone to raise their hand for maybe at least a couple of students from each school, but we had Mark Armijo just raise their hand and say, we've got as many students as you need, so I'd like to introduce I think you're the former principal now, are you, or not officially? Okay, Monica Aguilar.
Thank you so much. And just like everyone else, thank you, Clarissa Pena, for including Mark Armijo Academy students in this program. Whenever we have an opportunity like this, I just say, yes, we will do it, and we make it happen. And that is what community is about. And congratulations to you guys. It's commitment and dedication. And so I'm really proud of all the work you guys have put into this. Congratulations. Proud of you. And I want to give a huge shout out to the staff members from our school that we have here today. Director of Community Schools, Dana Flores. We have 2 counselors with us, or actually 3. 2 right here, Angelica Padilla. And actually her son is a graduate of the program, Andres, so congratulations. We have Mika Trujillo. And then a huge shout out to our 3rd counselor who's here, Charmaine Trujillo. She actually took it upon herself and was like, Miss Monica, I am going to get the kids, I will get them rides, I will make this happen. So thank you, Miss Charmaine Trujillo. And I am the director of the school. We have our principal with us, Bernadette Fritz. So again, as Councilor Pena said, you know, it takes a village. We are that village, and we made it happen. So thank you very much.
And before we go into the presentation for the students, I'd like to introduce the program coordinator, Professor? Mr. Rob Vanderslice.
Definitely, first, I just want to thank Clarissa Pena literally for, stepping forward with this program. And of course, Rachel and Jeff, huge. I couldn't have done it without them. You know, we're here doing our thing, and it takes them doing their thing to make this happen. And of course, the main thing is my brother Eric from Kansas. You know, it's really, the Lord plants a seed, and a lot of us don't move forward with that seed. And, a vision, and he stepped forward with that vision. And look at what's happening. 10 chapters all around the United States. Is continuing to grow. It's just continuing to just lift up these kids and encourage these kids to go in the right direction. I want to just say thanks to APD, of course, all the volunteers that came. It was a blessing to have you guys. And of course, my mentors, the volunteers that came. We all come from not all of us, but we all come from a past. And, through just making changes, we're here to be able to point these kids in the right direction, which is a huge thing. And like I say, I'm just so proud of these kids. Like I say, just coming together, working with APD, with my mentors, we try to have one-on-one, helping the kids out. And it kind of brought APD together, sheriffs together, with my mentors, with the kids. And it's just kind of everybody got a chance to grow. So I definitely, same thing. I wanted to give out a few things too. Just to my appreciation. I know Cruz ain't here. Jose, if you could come up real quick. We appreciate you. Israel, no Israel, huh? Daniel Villalobos. Yeah. Aliana. Yeah. Andres. Anjay. And I had a few too, just the mentors too. Really appreciate them. Same thing. I appreciate definitely these guys taking their time to come. Blast, everybody coming. I want to thank you, Blast, definitely for being a part. Definitely. My brother JR. Robert Miura. Fong. Alameda. Rudy Navarro. Alex Boxer, he's not here. Hoser. Thank you, my brother. James. And Aaron Gonzalez. Man, like I say, this is huge, to see these kids, like people say they came, quiet. Everybody's a little quiet, uncomfortable, and just to see, especially just, like Clarissa's whole vision, is community, bringing the community together. And truly through this, the kids got to know that these guys go home every day. They're just regular human beings just like us. And just like us too, God's a God of second chances, giving us a second chance. And like I say, we just want to continue to pour into these kids. And I did want to give Precision Engraving. I got them to make some plaques. I got one made for Eric, if you want to come up. Love you, my brother. Appreciate you, brother. Definitely. And then, Anjay, these are to go on your bikes. So these are plaques to go on the back of the seats. Yeah. Daniel. Got it. Andres. Aliana. I did want to thank too Domino's Pizza. I reached out to them. Domino's Pizza, they gave 10 pizzas every other Wednesday for the kids. So if you go to the Domino's right down the street on Sage here, tell them thank you. Literally, tell them thank you. That's a huge thing. Little Caesar's Pizza on 98th and Central, same thing. I reached out to them. They donated 5 pizzas every other Tuesday when Domino's wasn't. That's a huge thing. You know what I mean? Keep these kids fed when they come. And like I said, it's a blessing. And just, I know Jess is not here, but for him opening up the community center to us, and like I say, we look forward to growing next year. We just, I thank you for the opportunity to be the program coordinator. And, I've took it very serious. And like I say, I appreciate Rachel and Jeff too for being there to help me, as much as possible. And of course, couldn't do it without the funding from the DA, Carlos. Appreciate you. But man, I'm definitely proud of you guys. Keep it up. I know I kind of went a little bit far. And got one more thing. My brother, JR, made these awards for the graduates. You got to see these things. This is made from leather and wood.
Andres.
Watch, check these things out. Show. Leather and wood, handmade. Handmade. Man.
And Daniel.
Handmade.
I'm proud of you.
Yep. Man, we just want you guys to know that we love you guys serious, and we hope the best for you guys. We're always here for you in any way. You know what I mean? It's a huge thing. I know several of the kids reach out when they're going through troubles, going through things, and able to speak to them and speak some life into them and point them back in the right direction instead of going left like we went and detoured our life for 20 some years. And we're trying to point you guys in the right direction. So, man, definitely keep it up. Proud of you guys. Definitely.
Thank you, Rob. And then before I introduce the last speakers, and then we're going to go into the presentation for the students, I want to recognize Middleton. If you could raise your hand. Just, he's been part of the program since the beginning. I know he's moved up and moved out of the Southwest area, but I know his heart and spirit is with this program through and throughout. So thank you. So our final speakers are Jeff and Rachel Hernandez, and I just want to say as they're walking up, this, we talk about ideas, and, I appreciate all the well wishes from everybody, but it really, again, an idea is one thing, but really people putting it into practice and implementing it is a whole nother thing. Like I mentioned, to take the school and everybody else to make this happen. I actually showed up to maybe 2 or 3 of the classes, so these people are the ones that really have to be recognized and congratulated for all their work, and a special recognition to Jeff and Rachel, because Jeff has just done such an outstanding job just putting the framework and the template for this program together, and Rachel has just been instrumental in making sure that everybody is on it. So thank you, guys.
Thank you, Counselor. I just want to thank everybody for being here, including all the other cities that are here for the conference this weekend. It's been probably 5 or 6 years since we really first started the cruising initiative here in Albuquerque, from the task force to repealing the ordinance, to developing the Lowrider police vehicle, to the Lowrider Bike Club now. And it's been one of the most rewarding projects that I've been able to work on with the city. Working with Rachel, partner in crime here. She's the one who's out doing all the minutia, really getting all the small details in line, while I'm the one back sending emails at my computer all day. So I'm not the fun one. I'm arranging all the meetings and doing all that stuff. So I'm amazed at just how much talent we have in our community, both from the students to all the mentors, and then just having the partnership with APD and DEA. It's very rare, I feel, that we get to see this kind of partnership in government anymore, and on this kind of grassroots, community-based level. So again, I appreciate everybody from all over the country being here today, and I'm excited for a great conference ahead. Thank you.
Thank you. My name is Rachel Hernandez. I'm the Polisanis for Councilor Pena. Today is so exciting. I remember answering the phone at her office 3 years ago. Officer Logan Bonney from Olathe, Kansas called and told us about their amazing program. They were inspiring. Counselor kind of let us down. Let's talk, let's meet, let's see what they're about. And here we are 3 years later celebrating our bike club. Such a good day. I've been in charge of, kind of the operations of the club, and it's been great. My favorite part has been you guys. You guys have flourished in this program. You guys are inspiring to me just because you guys came in with your ideas. You really worked closely with the mentors. Rob, you're inspiring with your box of tricks of all your paint stuff that you do, and it's just amazing. I felt like I learned something from every one of you mentors, and the officers. Thank you. You guys have been instrumental as well. Thank you, Councilor Pena, for giving me the opportunity to be here every week with the kids, and your leadership and vision to lead us here today. So thank you all.
Thank you. So I think I'm going to need Rachel and Jeff over here, and then we're going to start with the presentations. But I'm just going to, for clarification purposes, I know we have some people. We're actually doing a bunch of things this weekend, and I know some of the comments have been in and talking about each of the things that we're doing. So first of all, I just want to say that this weekend happens to be the National Lowrider Conference that we've been hosting for 3 years. This is kind of what Rachel was alluding to and others were alluding to, that it's just growing and growing, right? And then as we did this pilot program, it just so happened that when we did the Lowrider Bike Program, the school year ended when the conference was going to start. So we also have this kind of ceremony for the students who have been part of this. So it's going to be a really, really fun weekend. Lots of learning, lots of continuing this great work that we've been doing. I want to thank, and I have it here in my notes somewhere from Jeff, and I just want to thank all the participants for the Lowrider Conference that are here with us this weekend. Is Olathe, Kansas, Kansas City, Kansas, Tucson, Arizona, National City, California, Denver, Colorado, El Paso, Texas, Española, and of course Bernalillo County. So I want to thank everybody who's participating in here. And just a real quick recognition to Marcus Anthony here. He's from National City. I don't know if you all know, but we repealed our anti-cruising ordinances several years back, and we were the first in the nation to do this. This was an ordinance that really kind of targeted a certain population, lowrider community, and the bill in itself has all the rules and all the laws and traffic ordinances that already apply to everyone. So by repealing it and just taking the specific community that they were targeting, the bill didn't do anything but that, right? So National City came to the conference a couple years back, and they've been trying to repeal their ordinance, and they just did a month ago. So congratulations, councilman. So with that, why we're here, right? We started this program, these kids rose their hand, and I just want to say that when we first had the press conference and then subsequent meetings, I seen these kids, they didn't want to talk, they were in the corners, their heads were down, some of them had a hoodie over their head, and it was kind of I think some of the officers were participating, I think somebody mentioned it, what are we going to be doing and what's going to happen here? And really, over the time that the mentors and everybody has been working together, just to see the connection between the lowrider community, APD, Bernalillo County come together to unite to help you guys to be part of this program has just been, it's an amazing story. I think it needs to be told. Sometimes these stories don't get out there the way they should, but this is really true community policing. And to see these students, I just want to say, from where they started to where they are now, the idea wasn't just about coming to an after-school program and building a bike. That's really secondary, last to everything. What it really was about is about mentoring. It's about the community coming together, and it's about helping these students on their journey, right? And so from that, As you can see, no one has a hoodie on. Everyone's sitting up straight. And some of these students, Bernalillo County has been helping them find jobs at Bernalillo County. Some of the students want to be part of the PSA program. So that's what the real success in this program has been. So I just want to thank you all. Thank you for your dedication, because this was voluntary and you didn't have to come every day, once a week for 2 hours to do this, but you did, and it's a tremendous accomplishment. So I just want to say how proud I am of all of you. And then, as part of the program, so that these students will come back again next year, they'll be able to make it bigger and better with their bikes. We have 2 students, the ones that receive these plaques, that are actually graduating from high school. So part of the program is that when they graduate from high school and finish and they're getting good grades and doing all these things, that they get to take their bike home with them. So there's 2 students here that are going to be able to do that, and we want to congratulate you for graduating high school and for participating in this program. These are the 2 graduates, right? Andres, yeah. So our first graduating senior is Andres Padilla. And then our second is Daniel Villalobos. Lobos.
Yeah! Hey, Daniel.
And if you recall, when we first had it, we were asking the students to come up and speak. Did you guys want to say? Did you want to say? Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah!
Yeah, I just wanted to say how thankful I am to be a part of this program. Just thankful to all the mentors. They've taught us so much, not only about like the Lowrider community, but about life, you know, things that we could take on to future endeavors. So, yeah, just thank you to you guys.
Yeah!
I just gotta say, thank God I joined this program. The whole process has been cherry, like Rob says. It's been awesome, man. It's been awesome. From like disassembling the bike to putting them all the way back together and making it a piece of art. It's been awesome. I'm sorry, I like working with everybody and every mentor, every volunteer. I'm very timid, I'm very self-reserved, but I just gotta say I appreciate all of you guys for working with me. Thank you.
And Daniel was one of the ones that was real calladito when he first came, so. Okay, Onje Raboni.
Yeah!
And if you want to say, did you want to say? No.
Come on, Anjay.
Josue Renteria Martinez.
Yeah!
Do you want to say a few words? And then Israel Ramirez? Yeah.
Oh, no, he's not here.
Yeah. There are students who couldn't make it today, so this is Israel Ramirez, Isaac Espinosa, Cruz Padilla, and then our final awardee is, like I said, I'm just so proud of this young lady and to see her first one to sign up. She's actually, we're going to be having the Isotopes Lowrider Night at Isotopes Park. She's going to be throwing out the first pitch, Aliana.
And Isaac is here.
So Isaac is here? Where is he? Hey, Isaac! Hi, Isaac. Here you go. Did you want to say a few words?
I'm okay.
Are you sure? So again, I just want to thank you all for being here. We're going to continue with this. This is the ceremony that we had for the bike club. Next, we're going to go on to the visitor center to start the conference for the National Lowrider Conference. But I hope you all get an opportunity to look at these bikes. A few students will stand by your bikes, people if they have questions. But just again, this couldn't happen without all of you, you know. I just, you know, I sometimes get a little uncomfortable with, you know, it's, again, the idea, and then it took this village to do it, and you guys were the ones that were here. So thank you for helping these students to succeed. So thank you again. Thank you. Bye-bye.